Hey guys, sorry. I was walking and I wandered away too far from my internet, so I lost internet. So I'm going to start again. I hope you had an awesome 5-day detox retreat with us here over the last week. The stuff that I teach you in the detox isn't about restricting, limiting, dieting, calorie counting, because you guys are runners. You need nutrition, and more than cutting and restricting, most of you need to be eating more nutrient-dense, vitamin, mineral, antioxidant, jam-packed food. So that's what that week is about, you guys. And I hope you're feeling amazing. I hope you're feeling positive. I hope you're feeling like you want to keep going. I hope you're feeling the momentum, because an object that is in motion stays in motion. There's this positive cycle that happens when you start to take positive action and start to feel better, right? You feel better, you feel more confident, you feel like you can do it, you want to do it, and so you do it, and it's this positive cycle, as opposed to the other cycle where you skip a workout and you feel bad, so then you start to eat bad, and then you want to quit, right? So keep yourself in that positive cycle, you guys, and keep going. I wanted to share with you today, what it takes to become a really fit, lean, and strong runner, because anybody can run. 80% of runners get injured for very good reason. You get your Coach to 5K plan or whatever free download you've got. You check into social media groups, everyone's posting their selfies about how far they're running, how fast they're running, how many races they're running, and so you just run, right? You're feeding off of that, and you're running and you're running and you're running, but you're not getting stronger, you're not getting fit, you're not losing weight, you're not boosting your metabolism, you're not getting lean, right? And you don't know anything about nutrition, because programs aren't talking about nutrition, because the truth is nutrition can be complicated, it can be confusing, it can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be, okay? It doesn't have to be. So how do you become a fit, lean, and strong runner, you guys? Like, let's finish this week up with more, right? Like, I've given you guys some really simple strategies that you can implement and you can keep going with, because this isn't about you feeling good this week. This is about you feeling good for an entire life, and these are lifestyle tips that you can take with you and keep going with, so that January you're not starting again. I don't want you guys starting again in January. I want you guys ramping up in January. I want you guys pushing distances in January, pushing paces in January, doing epic trail run races that you'd never thought you'd do before in January, okay? You have time to finish the year strong and start January at with much bigger goals, okay? So how do you build a fit, lean, strong runner, you guys? Number one is you do strength work. I gave you guys a strength workout. So important, because strength work is where you break your muscles down. It's where you rev your calories, rev your metabolism, then you're going to feed it, you're going to rest it, and then that's how you build lean muscle. When you get strong as a runner, you can handle distances, okay? You can handle ramping up without getting injured, because your body can hold you in the right form and alignment to handle those distances. If you're not strong, you'll break down. Things will start, often like the hips start shifting side to side, because your muscles aren't strong enough to hold you in alignment, and things rub and you get injured. That is what happens to runners. Strength, being a strong runner, is going to make all the difference, and that's how you build the sexy, lean muscles. When you're running and running and running, you actually break down those muscles. So you need a good balance of running slow and mindfully steady, and doing some strength work and getting strong, fit, and lean. Speed work is number two. Strong runners, if you want to get faster and stronger, you want to rev your paces, you got to push yourself outside of your comfort zones. Now, this is a higher level tip. You can't just get started. You need some base strength to do the speed work, which is another reason you want to get strong, so that you can take on the speed work sessions. Speed work sessions, strength sessions, are less than 30 minutes. You can have a good, solid strength or speed workout in 20 minutes and get a ton of benefit. You guys, all week long, I work out 20 or 30 minutes. That is it. That is all I do. That's all I've done since my kids were born, right? I don't have time to run long and slow all the time, and I can still feel super refreshed, re-energized, revitalized from a 20-minute sprint session. Oh my God, hills, intervals, 30-second all-out sprints, like sweating, delicious self-care in 20 minutes. Form is a really key piece of being a good runner, especially after babies. Hey, thanks. especially after babies, right? Our posture is altered. I've posted tons of stuff over the last months about posture for women specifically. The tucked bum, the shoulders rounded, you know, you're putting yourself at risk just based on your form for injury. Your pelvic floor isn't engaging properly. You're not able to contract and run efficiently if you're slumped over, if things aren't in alignment, and that's where you get hurt. That's why you pee when you run after babies, and that's why you can't optimize your running. Form is really, really important. In the 90-day Nourished Runner coaching series, you get access to my webinar series on good form specifically for running moms, because there's some unique things that we need to think about in our posture to help recruit our pelvic floor properly. A lot of physios, a lot of health professionals will tell you don't run after babies. We're runners and we're going to run anyway, so my job here is to support you to do that the strongest, safest way that we can. Form is one of the really good tips. The other one is meeting yourself right where you're at. Don't push for that marathon if you are not strong to 5K. If you are leaking urine, if you have pain, you need to get strong. Focus on form before you build distance, okay? Some bonus tips in there. It's the benefit of having a health coach, an online run team that's led by a physiotherapist who's also a mom and a runner, you guys. I'm really able to help you guys work through some of those issues and triage you out as you need, because a lot of times you do need to see a pelvic health physiotherapist one-on-one. Most of us will think, oh, we just have a knee problem, but so often as moms, it's connected to our core. We are so weak and disconnected in our core. So the other thing you get in the 90-day program is you get my signature core workout series specifically for moms. No push-ups, planks, or crunches, because that is making your core worse. That's making that mommy tummy worse, and you guys want to sculpt sexy abs, and that happens using my core workout training series. It begins there, getting reconnected to that core so that you can push the speed workouts. You can push the strength workouts. That's where getting fit and lean, sculpting those sexy abs and legs again comes from as a runner postpartum. Rest and sleep. I didn't talk about it this week, but rest and sleep are massive parts of the program that we don't take seriously enough. If you're not sleeping, you have no willpower. Your hormones are all over the place. Your body is prepping for famine, and it's holding on to fat based on what it's doing to your hormones. So sleep is something we focus on in the 90-day training program, because I want you guys sleeping. And I know you have kids and I know it's hard, but there's always little things you can tweak to master your sleep, to master your recovery. And that's why the 20-minute workouts are really good, right? You're not driving your body into the ground for an hour every day and logging it through. You got 20 minutes, and then you still have time to eat breakfast, getting some good nutrition in you. Maximize your recovery, maximize your rest, okay? Really important part of training. Stress management, juicy self-care rituals, you guys. That is going to help you manage the cortisol levels in your body, manage that stress in your life that is causing you to hold on to fat as well. Those pieces are in there, and we use running to manage our stress. But what happens when you can't run? You can't run all the time. You need to have other ways to help you manage the stress. We do a lot of mindset work. We talk a lot about hobbies and what lights you up, because these are really important pieces of training as well, which I love talking about. Life's not all about running, right? It's a lot about running when you're training and you want to get fit and lean, but you also have a life outside of that as well. And I want to get to know that about you and help you reconnect to some of that stuff, because it gets lost when you become a mom and you have no time for yourself. But stress management's very important. Juicy self-care rituals. Nutrition. We talked a lot about nutrition this week, some of the basics, but I only touched on the surface of that. Like, what are you eating, right? Like, tell me more about macros. How much should I be eating? What are my good proteins? What are the good carbs I should be eating? Because not all carbs are created equal. How much fat should I be eating? When should I be eating? What should I eat? I work out early in the morning. What should I eat before? What should I eat after? What should I be eating for snacks? What are power snacks? What are the best ones? And how do I prep and prepare for all of this? Like, how do I do it all? We are going to dive into all that, and we're going to break it down into small, manageable steps for you, so that step by step, habit by habit, your nutrition is ramping up, because runners everywhere are undernourished and running on empty. And if you are tired, if you are sugar craving, if you are binge eating, if you are lacking motivation and energy, like so often you're undernourished, you're under eating, and we need to maximize and have you focus on that food and love that food, not be scared of food, but like really love it and feel like, I know what it feels to be undernourished and I know what it feels to be nourished, and man, it feels good to be on the other side. You guys, I want to help you with that. That's to run strong, you have to be feeding yourself. Like, running is not just a hobby, it is an athletic activity, and you need to be fueling that up, fueling your powerful body up, you guys. To be a strong, fit, lean runner, again, if you want to build endurance, then build endurance, but you don't need to do that every day, right? So in your program, you're going to have some easy days, you're going to have some fast days, and then today, Saturday on the weekend, is your long, slow endurance runs. Long, slow, self-care, mindful, beautiful, slow run today. And you want to be increasing those distances appropriately in a good training plan. You also want to be able to tune into your body and adjust that plan as you need to, because some weeks are really damn hard. Kids are sick, you're not sleeping, your body's not feeling it. You don't want to run through, because that's where you get injured. When you have a coach and a team to help you, you can work through that. You can learn to tune into your body. We will help you adjust those runs as you need. And not only just adjust them, but look at what happened this week. Why are you feeling that way? What could you do differently? And often it's, I didn't sleep and I didn't eat. You can't run long and strong if you didn't sleep and you didn't eat. So you adjust for that. You go into the next week, you refine, you make some revisions, and usually those aches and pains will disappear and you'll be able to keep going. But if you don't tune in, you don't adjust, you don't sleep, you don't nourish, you keep pushing, you're going to get injured. 80% of runners get injured, right? And then my last tip, you guys, is mindset. You need to think like a runner. You need to be easy on yourself, be gentle on yourself, because you're not winning races. None of us are winning races. If you're here to win a race, I'm probably not the right coach for you, but if you're here to feel better, you want to run healthy and strong and feel amazing about yourself and feel sexy in your body again, like that's what I'm talking about. We need to start to think like a runner, right? Do I skip breakfast or not? Do I get up or not? Do I go to sleep and stop scrolling Facebook or not? Do I eat that second piece of birthday cake or not? Like, I'm a runner. This is just how I live. Like, I eat 3 meals a day because my body needs it, because I'm a runner. I have a run tomorrow. I have to nourish my body. It's all about mindset. Believing in yourself, you guys. Like, you can do this. The tips that I've given you are not that hard. It's just making a consistent effort all the time, which is hard. And that's all mindset. Like, once you settle in and you feel, you experience what it feels like to live this way, to live with a holistic sort of training perspective and lifestyle and eating schedule, you're going to be like, how did I never do this before? But it is mindset to get started, and it's about meeting yourself where you're at. So my last tip actually is about meeting yourself where you're at. If you just decide, I feel good, I'm now going to run a half marathon, just randomly. Like, that's what a lot of runners do. I'm just going to do it. Everyone's doing it. I'm going to do a half marathon. Well, you're going to get hurt, because you need to get strong to 5K first. And you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to shed fat. You're not going to get fit if you just decide to run a half marathon from the couch when you're not ready, right? Like, it takes a lot of effort to run a half marathon. You got to be strong. You got to meet yourself where you're at. Like, maybe your goal is, I'm going to run a half marathon next year. What do I need to do now to get me there? Right now, I need to focus on 5K. I need to focus on consistency. I need to focus on getting strong and building a foundation of strength that I can push my endurance on later. That takes 3 months to build a strong foundation of strength. It takes me working and focusing on consistency and being consistent, because if you're taking weeks off and months off and starting again, even days off when you're running a half marathon training program, like, that's a big deal. You can't be on and off in your running. You got to be on. You got to be on your nutrition. You got to be on your running. You got to be on your strength. So maybe, you set a goal for the next 3 months. That's, I'm going to get strong. I'm going to work on my 5K distance, and it needs to fit your life, right? I need to do 5K because it fits in my life. Like, right now, a half marathon doesn't fit in my life, but if I can focus getting strong now, being consistent now, I'm going to open up some space in my life next year I feel like it's going to be quieter, and I can do that. Because you don't want running to add stress to your life. You want it to add positivity and energy to your life. If it's constantly breaking you down, if it's not fun, if it's just another job on your to-do list, you're not going to get strong. You're not going to get fit. You're not going to get healthy. You're not going to feel sexy in your body, and you're going to feel lethargic and exhausted. And I don't want that for you guys. The 90-day Nourished Runner coaching program is starting. We are starting with goal setting, and we're going to pick the right goal for you so that you can have success, massive success over the next 3 months, focusing on your running, on your strength, on your speed, on your nutrition, on your form. Like, that's what the program is all about. Not about getting you to a half marathon, although you can run a half marathon, but you got to be ready for that. You've got to want to and know exactly why you want it. Okay, so we're going to talk about that, folks. We're going to do some goal setting, help meet you where you're at so that you can pick the right goal for the next 3 months, so that when January comes, even before January, when Christmas comes, you're not struggling through the Christmas season feeling crappy. Struggling with the food that's everywhere, struggling with not getting your workouts in because you have no routine, you have no habit, right? We're gonna push through that season, and then you're gonna hit January and you're gonna be ready to ramp it up. You're gonna be able to set some bigger fitness goals for January. Run that half marathon finally, run that marathon finally. But it takes, we've got a chance right now. We've got a chance right now to get strong, get consistent, get nourished before the year is over. So you guys, it's open, it's filling up, and I'm so excited. If you're there and you're listening and you've signed up, I will be in touch with you later today, and I'm going to send you guys the plans. I'm going to ask you a few questions to help you with some goal setting, and I got a couple other really great bonuses for you. You guys are going to get my macro guide to nutrition for runners. That is amazing. It's full of tips on macronutrition. That's actually an extra bonus I decided to throw in to everybody who signs up for the program. Before the price goes up on, I extended the low price, the early bird price, until Monday night. So those guys are going to get that book, which is an amazing resource guide. It also comes with a 2-week meal plan of macro balanced, amazing meals for runners, full of nutrients, nutrient packed, antioxidant packed meals for you guys. So anyways, like I said, I can always talk on and on and on, but I'm going out for my run. My husband was so gracious this morning. He was like, you should go for your run. You haven't run all week. You've been working really hard. And I was like, yay, 10K, here I come. I haven't done a 10K for a while, you guys. It's really hot where I am. So I just work on short and sweet workouts. But today I'm going to do long, juicy, self-care, soulful 10K. I'll post my selfie after. Have an awesome day, you guys. I seriously love these groups. I love leading you. I love helping you guys get strong, fit, fast, and believe in yourselves to become runners, because being a runner is awesome on so many levels, and it feels really, really good to be fit and fast. I want to get you there. Take care.